Hey, what's up guys? So today I want to talk about 5 best side hustles that I think you should consider picking up as a full-time PT student. If you have expenses to cover here and there, or if you want to start paying back your student loans earlier, or if you want to start a solid foundation for a potential revenue stream after you graduate as a licensed physical therapist, I think you should strongly consider these 5 student side hustles that I'm going to list today, because working in PT school is definitely doable. Now, this video really isn't about regular part-time jobs because you guys can just easily look that up online. It's more about side hustles that you can build on, something that you can benefit from in the long run, and in multiple domains like money, obviously, practicing your crafts as future DPTs, and investment for your future and building that potential revenue stream for later on. For those of you that I haven't met yet, my name is Jin. I'm a second-year PT student and I post every week on everything related to physical therapy. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And if you've already subscribed, welcome back and thank you. Alright, so let's get right into it. Number 1 is content creator. So here you're selling your expertise and your knowledge regarding physical therapy, whatever it may be. You can write blogs, you can start vlogging on YouTube like I'm doing, or you can start selling your courses in continuing education, in mentoring pre-physical therapy students on how to get into PT schools that they want to get into, or even mentoring licensed physical therapists on areas like how to successfully run your own business. It may seem like a lot of work that you may have to put up front, and I'm not gonna lie, it is. There's a lot of research involved and it's a steep learning curve. But you're also working for yourself, so there's no more clocking in and out, no more talking to your boss. It's more about doing what you want to do and you deciding how much time and effort you want to put into it. Plus, if it's something that you enjoy, it's fun. Another huge upside to building your own platform based on your skill sets and knowledge regarding physical therapy is you're not working your butt off to make someone else's dream come true. At the end of the day, you're working for yourself in the direction that you want to head into, by representing your purpose and your platform. Alright, number 2, personal training. I have a lot of classmates in my PT program that are personal trainers, and from what I see, they make decent money, and it's a good platform to start building your own clientele. You can also start practicing your skills as a future physical therapist, especially if you want to start working with athletic population that can benefit from strength and conditioning. With COVID and all, I see a lot of my personal trainer friends transition to online training, using online platforms with their clients. So extremely versatile field, and there's many ways that you can go with it. And from what I heard, starting as a personal trainer at university gyms as opposed to private gyms like Planet Fitness or Gold's Gym is so much easier in terms of finding your clients, because the university kind of matches you up with a potential client. Alright, moving on to number 3, working with a licensed physical therapist. You may think, my PT Tech days are over, and you're right. This is not about wiping down plinth or helping your PT set up for their next patient. If there's a physical therapist that want to build or update their current website for their private clinics, and you're good at that, that's a great match. If there's a physical therapist that runs their own cash-based clinic and they're super into marketing on social media and you have experience running social media accounts, that's a great match. It's that fill in the gap kind of work where you're required to do your own research and you have to reach out to your potential client yourself and execute your plan. So even if you don't land a big deal that guarantees you a good amount of money as a freelancer, the upside to this kind of work is that you never know where it's gonna go. I guess that could also be a downside, but I'm just trying to think positive here. Speaking of downsides, if you're someone that think that 3 side hustles that I just listed are too risky for you, meaning you're worried that you might not get the return for your investment, this next side hustle is the best one for you. And number 4 is tutoring. PT school can be freaking hard sometimes, and from what I know, there's no solid platforms for tutors to connect with their students, their potential students, for studying for the NPTE or even just regular PT classes right now. So if you're confident in your knowledge and your teaching skills, all you have to do is find a student to tutor. Now, of course, you got to do it right. You can't just walk up to a fellow classmate or an underclassman and say, hey, you look like you're struggling with school. Do you think I can help you? My program matches up underclassmen with upperclassmen that might be interested in tutoring or getting tutored. So if you're not the most confident person, or if you don't really know how to initiate the conversation, and if your program has that kind of system set up for you, that may be a good option for you. So you get to review the materials that you have to know for the boards if you haven't taken it already, and you make some money on the side. So I think it's great. All right, last but not least, number 5 is working with sports teams, whether it's high school, college, or even pro, who knows. We all know if you're in the physical therapy profession and you want to work with athletes and sports teams, you got to have some kind of connections, or you need to invest a lot of time initially to get to know the team. So why not start now? Before you're in the market as a licensed physical therapist, there are tons of ways that you can set yourself up for success by putting yourself in that position, whether you're helping with strength and conditioning, whether you're refereeing their games, or just, being an assistant coach, something. I don't know. Being involved with the team somehow until you get to know them and until you get your license. I'm not saying you should be working these jobs after you spent tons of money and you get your doctorate of physical therapy degree. I'm saying experience matters, especially in this kind of field. So I definitely think it's worth the investment while you're in school. Alright, so we discussed 5 different side hustles today that you can start today as a PT student. I hope you guys found that helpful. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below on what you think is the best side hustle. And if you stayed till the end of the video, I really appreciate you.